credit to their coaches that they prepare their teams well, motivating their guys to give that consistent effort.
Takes the three. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. From deep. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Tice. Clock at 6. Pass to Monaco. No good from outside.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open and yet somehow comes away empty.
Diallo has the open look. Buries it from three-point range.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. A three ball. That one's in. His first shot this game.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
James gets the bucket.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Puts it up. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game. They set the screen. Pass to Nedovic. No good with the triple. To the left side wing. Fires from deep. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
For a guy who's known for his perimeter shooting, that is a great look.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. James right side. A fadeaway J off the mark. To the wing on the left. Shot clock at 6. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
Oh, what a midair adjustment. You know, he had to alter his release point, but didn't let it throw off the shot.
Looking to end the run. And the dunk by James.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play. Tremendous lead pass. Boy, that makes your teammates happy, folks.
Takes it inside.
Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk. Pass to Monaco. Comes up empty down low.
Boy, that's the kind of contest you need to force the miss.
Nedovic misses.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
And Tice throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Here's Monaco. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And here is James. 8 points for him. Into the lane. Count that one. James has got 10.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
To the middle. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Boy, he may not be the biggest center in this league, but big-time athleticism on display.
Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 12.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Well, major height disadvantage. He recognizes that and still able to score it.
So far, both teams scorching the nets. You gotta love it.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
There's a minute 34 left in the first quarter. Pass to Monaco. To the left wing. Fires it up. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. Diallo with it. He averages a bit over 6 points a game.
Timeout. Yeah, he's shaken up a bit. No choice but to take a timeout and let him get some medical attention.
.11 left in the first. Mirotic, the screen. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Here's Butler. Drops in the layup for 2.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
.41 seconds left to play in the first. Six to shoot. Pass to Nora. Over Mirotic. Nora can't get it to go.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Driving in. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Up 4. And we've got... And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Here's Ojale. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Pass to Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And it's good, 2 points. Butler's got his second bucket tonight.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Akobo. Makes good on the step-back jumper. Akobo's got his first points of the night.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Sinks the triple.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
To the inside. Here's Mirotic. No good with the layup. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Butler with the ball. Now guarded by Mirotic. Offensive rebound. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
Okobo. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Well, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
There's the drive. Six on the shot clock. Launches it. Another miss for him. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. Butler attacking. Fires the three. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
That's a layup for him. He's just too open.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's James, and he finishes nicely on the layup. James has got 14 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And Greg is a former point guard in this league. Give us your top floor generals of all time. The guys that could direct the floor and could control a game.
Wow. If we're talking traditional point guards, I mean, I got to go Magic, Isaiah, CP3's in that conversation, Jason Kidd. But I've got a separate list for that hybrid point guard, right? Which that includes guys like Steph and Iverson, West, and the great Oscar Robertson. Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
The 3. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Butler attacking. It will not find the hoop. It's his third miss. He has made 2. Now James. He's got 14. Pass to Tice. And there's the call on Jared Butler. That is his first foul of the game. Here's James. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. Terrific assist, a nice finish, solid play all around.
And it almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did. From
past the arc, in it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
Driving the lane. And that one misses.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Miami. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Here's a Kobo. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. And so here's the home team. To the paint. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. It's hauled in by Diallo.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Timeout, timeout.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Pass to Mirotic. Fires the three. Diallo, no good. Releases. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
I love it. Instead of going ISO, you make a play for someone else.
Here's a Kobo. A putback. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. He gets that one.
Boy, they'll take that possession. Nice finish in close.
8 feet away. Out to the right wing. Here's Nedovic. Still without a basket. Off with the layup. Inside. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
40 seconds left in the first half of the game. Pass to Okobo. Here's Nedovic. Driving to the basket. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
Boy, what a sweet pass. That one on time and on target.
Out to the right wing. Here's Monaco. He has 5. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go with the 3. The three-pointer is right on target. He's got 10.
Boy, nice pass. A little ball movement, a little player movement. That's how you play this game.
And that'll do it for the first half. Game time. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. They set the pick. Just 5 to shoot. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Back to James. He takes it in. Count it. Good. James has got 19 points.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
And stolen by James. And even 3-on-3 break. Three-pointer. The shot, no good. Down low. Here's Monaco. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Shoots the three. They get it back. The layup off target. On the wing, James. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. It just misread that pass completely.
And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Lets the three fly. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6. Hits.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Shot clock at 6. And it's Markovic at the elbow. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Pass to Monaco. Hits it from three-point range. Monaco's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Now Diallo to halt the run, and the layup is up and in. Diallo's got 5.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
To the inside. Kalinic. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. And James gets it to go.
Just doing what he can. He's competing and he's converting.
And he has really kept them in this one. The high effort level. Now the rest of the team has got to step up.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Nedovic. And here is Markovic. Back to Tice. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Creating easier opportunities for your guys to score. That is good offense.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And he dunks it down.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
In the corner, it's Diallo. Inside. The shot's good from Tice. Tice has got 5 points now in the quarter.
You know, he's been giving them points, but they still can't seem to get over the hump tonight.
From the top of the key, and he hits the jump shot. Here's James. 21 points in the game. To the paint. And Mirotic throws it down.
Solid. Just no messing around there. Got to the rack and punched it.
Beautiful jam. Fairly well defended, GA, but I guess not well enough. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Pass to Tice. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Tice has got 9.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
To the middle, Lonnie Eunice. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Boy, you cannot put it in a much better spot than that. Wow.
Pass to Tice. Here's Nedovic. And there's the drive. And that one is stuffed right through.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Pass to Tice. To the inside. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Tice has got 9 points here in the second half. Off on the layup.
Boy, I'd like to see him finish that play with more authority.
Down low. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
At that range, it is about finishing strong. You can't hesitate.
.46 seconds left in the third quarter. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Here's Butler. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. First trip to the line for him here. That free throw missing. And he's good on the second. Here's James. He's got 21. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To the paint. Here's Hayes. Rebound by Butler.
They can close out the quarter if they want to.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
Might be undersized for a 4, but that vertical more than makes up for it.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Monecki. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Now here's James. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
first one falls for him. Second free throw, no good. For three, drills the three-pointer.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks, guys. The head coach of the home team had some words for his team over the break, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. The visitors with the ball. Just 5 on the clock. Inside. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Diallo. A slam dunk by Diallo.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. Three-pointer. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Butler deciding where to go with it. Here's Monaco. 5 to shoot. Shot from free throw range. And it's Butler missing.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Outside Mirotic. Back to James. The tray. Wara grabs the board.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And he makes the first. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. James in the post. And he drops in the layup off the glass. James has got 23.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Plenty of drama in this one so far.
Yeah, don't be surprised if it isn't decided until the final buzzer.
Butler from outside. Good on the three-point shot.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Pass to Nora. Now here's Butler. Here's Monaco. 6 to shoot. To the paint. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Got a piece of it. Outside Butler. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Pass to Monaco. At the tip. Here's a Kobo. Drives to the hoop. And such a nice move to make the basket work.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
You too.
It's stolen by Tice. And here we go. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Such opportunistic basketball right there. And that's when they desperately needed it.
Here's the three. It's good from long range.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
James outside. Going inside. Lets it go from deep. A Kobo. That's good.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Shot clock at 5. And he drives in. Can't get it. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
And since halftime, this has become an intense ball game.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
No good on the layup. James looking around. A 17-footer. Can't get it to go.
Oh, rising up from the mid-range, but doesn't exactly look confident about it.
Here's Monaco. One-handed.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Missed on the three. James outside. From deep. Green from outside.
Well, you give this guy a half-decent look from distance, and he's going to make you pay.
Stolen. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock. How about the range on that jump shot? I love seeing this guy when he's in form.
Screen by Tice. From inside. And he slams it down with a one-arm hammer.
And a long windup and strong follow-through on the one-hand jam.
He's not going to mess that one up. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Monaco. And so they foul intentionally. So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
He knew what was riding on those foul shots and didn't mess around, making this a two-possession game.
And here's Diallo. Off target from outside. It's tipped. The visiting club takes the win.